welcome to, or back to, the weekly vlog. I'll do a super quick intro in case it's your first time stopping by the channel. You're most welcome. This is the Dawn's Days vlog channel. My name is Dawn. I also host another channel on YouTube called the Woven Almanac, where I talk about all the crafty stuff I do and I want to do in the format of a podcast. However, I'm a bit of a craftaholic, so there's usually a bit of crafty talk in the vlogs as well. I'm originally from Manchester, which is the northwest of England, and for over 20 years I've been living in the Netherlands, just on the outskirts of Amsterdam. And if you're an OG, welcome back, guys. I hope you've all had a good week. I hope we've all had a good week and we're all feeling good. I am feeling very chipper today because you can probably tell the sun is finally shining. Hurrah! Oh my gosh, it feels like it's rained and it's been freezing cold for months and months and months. It's still a bit chilly, not gonna lie, a bit nippy, but at least it's blue skies and sunny, so I hope you can see me and there's not too much blowout on the camera. Anyway, I think you would have seen on the screen that today is Saturday. It's 1:30 midday. This morning, what have we been up to? Oh, the grocery delivery came about 8:30, so no relaxing lounging around in bed. So we've got to put that away. I've got stuck into doing the laundry, which it's pretty much a regular occurrence now since the energy cost situation. It's cheaper in the Netherlands at least to do your laundry at the weekend, so that's what I'm doing. Actually, my washing machine, I think it's an LG, it's got a timer on it, so I loaded the washing machine up last night before I went to bed, and then I put it on a timer that it would finish washing at 9 in the morning, so that was handy. Got a little rotation system going. So today, apart from that, oh yeah, and the other thing I did, in case you missed it, in the week I uploaded a video of me unboxing and trying and reviewing some painting by numbers kits that I was kindly gifted in order to do a product review. That was from a company called Art Create Love. I'll try and remember to put a link somewhere either on the screen or below if you want to go back and have a look at that. Sorry, I swallowed wrong. I'm on the, I think I said on, did I say in the review that my favourite was the lighthouse picture? Anyway, I've been doing that all morning. Oh my gosh, I can't stop. I love it. It's like adult colouring. And I tell you what, I was so zen. Oh, such a nice little craft to do. And, you know, totally mindless. Just need a bit of confidence to splodge a bit of paint on her in the corresponding number box. So anyway, that's what I was doing this morning, and now Lawrence has popped out. He's I think some of you OGs might remember that William, my youngest son, used to used to be part of a BMX club, and he's totally stopped with that now. But the bike he had that we bought it new. It was quite a good BMX. So Lawrence has gone to the BMX club to see if they have like a notice board or a website or a newsletter to see if anybody wants to buy it. I think we've also got all the protective gear somewhere still as well, because you know it all mounts up. It's not a cheap hobby, that one. I'm popping out. A colleague of mine is soon to go on maternity leave, so I'm just popping to the village to buy a little gift for her, because I think on Tuesday evening after work we're going to go and have a couple of drinks after work. It won't be a heavy long night. It's just, you know, a couple of drinks, bit of a natter, and wish her well. So yeah, I'm on the lookout for a little baby gift for her. We're not doing the family quiz tonight. It was cancelled because last Saturday half of us said we'd got other plans. And some of you might recall that Lawrence and I were supposed to go to see our friend who's a DJ at his local radio station, but I did talk about it in the vlog. Sadly, his mum passed away, so we've actually got a free evening But I don't think we'll do anything. I'm tired actually. I went to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning. Can you believe that? That is so not like me. Oh no, I think the parking's full. Oh, it was full. And this, can I fit in? Can I get in? Is this guy gonna open his car door on me? Bit of a tight spot. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm just in well, I'm not like in the village, I'm just at the local shops because I'm passing a card shop on the way and I'm literally driving past it, so I've stopped here to pick up a little card for her, and then I'm going to go over to the village and do some shopping. Oh sorry, can you see me? The lighting's really bad. I don't know what it's looking like on camera. William is at home. He's got a roll of bin bags and he's clearing out his bedroom. If you watched last week's vlog, you'll know that he's having a new bed delivered in a couple of weeks, and we need to paint his room and, you know, lots of things to do. So he's agreed he's going to have a real good clear out, and you know, he got on with it without being prompted. So I don't know how long that's going to take him. I mean, he's got, you know, he's got a couple of weeks to get that done. And painting, it's a quick job. He's not in a particularly big room, and we're just going to put like in Holland it's a latex, which is like yeah, like I don't even know what it's called in England. Do you know what? I've been away so long, I don't even know what latex is. Well, anyway, just a box standard wall paint. What is that called? I bet half of you are screaming at the screen now. Sorry. Anyway, going into waffle mode. So I'm gonna stop waffling right now and go about my business, and I will catch you later. I've been back a while. I was laughing in the car on the way back from the village. I wish there wasn't copyright issues, but Dancing Queen by ABBA came on the radio and I was singing along. Some of you might remember when my friend Michelle was over. She's my friend from, I think I've known her since I was 7. Yeah. And so she's British, but she lives in Malta now. Anyway, waffle. Our local pub, because we used to actually, I think our first houses we bought, not we lived in, but we bought, was on the same like little housing development. We both bought like a new build, you know, one of those sort of planned, you buy the plot and then the style of house and whatever. Anyway, what's going on? But so our local pub, I think it was on a Friday night, they used to have Vic's karaoke. There was this old guy called Vic. It was really nice. And every time me and Michelle went in, we always sang Dancing Queen together. And Vic used every time, and I don't even know how many times we sang it, he'd go, next up, all the way from Sweden, we've got Michelle and Dawn singing ABBA, Dancing Queen. Give them a round of applause. Every time, all the way from Sweden. The other one in our repertoire was Waterloo, but we wasn't as good at that one. And then Michelle's solo, sorry, I'm froggy. Michelle's solo, and she still does it now, was Patsy Cline Crazy. It's funny, I was having a bit of a chuckle. Anyway, I can't share the radio with you, otherwise I'd get told off by the YouTube gods. Shall I show you what I bought? I bought a little gift bag. This seems to be becoming a thing now in Holland, that you can buy, you never used to be able to buy tissue paper, and now all of a sudden we're seeing it in the shops. I've got some nice tissue paper to put in a bag, so not like gift wrapping. And then I bought, this is when the baby's older, but stacking rings. Both my boys loved them, and they're wooden. I think it's from age 1 or 10 months, I think it was. So You can put that away. And then also super handy, I can't even tell you how many of these little plastic spoons that we went through. And they've got like a little rubber grip on the handle. I used to have them I had them in my handbag, I had them in the changing bag, I had the bottom of the pushchair, the pram. So hopefully she'll like that. I've been painting. Seriously, I'm addicted to it. I can't stop. This is how far I've got. Oh, I like it so much. So I'm going to stop today now though, because my shoulders are, my shoulder and my neck, it's bothering me. I think sitting like that is really not good for me. Anyway, the other thing, I saw, I think it's just in the last few days, if you're a crafter, and I know not everybody watching is, Ellie Jones, who's Craft House Magic, Ellie's posted a free pattern, a sock pattern, and I think I mentioned in the podcast that I've not got any socks on the needles at the moment, which is highly unlike me, and I seem to have lost my sock mojo. But anyway, she's posted a free pattern, so I've downloaded it, and V for Valentine's sock. It's got that nice little heart on it, and I thought, oh, I fancy making them. So I had a route in my stash. I didn't want to go like all pink, but I found this skein, this one of my own that I dyed up. Oh, it was a couple of years ago now. I can't remember what the colourway was. This is the only one I actually have. I think it was called, it was something like strawberries and cream or strawberry cheesecake or something. And I love it. The only reason I didn't put this in my shop was, I spotted one a minute ago. I can't see it now. There was a tiny blue fleck in it, which was the pigment hadn't mixed properly. And I don't mind, but me being picky as I am, I didn't want to sell that to somebody. So I'm glad now. I think that'd be nice. So anyway, I've got my wool winder out, and my don't know what these are called. Is it a Swiffer? So I'm gonna wind this. It's 100 gram, 75% merino, 25% polyamide. I'm going to wind 2 50 gram balls, and I'll cast them on together. Normally I only do one sock at a time, but I've got, my needles are free of socks, so I'm going to cast them on. Hopefully that I don't get that horrible single sock syndrome. Oh, I love this. I think it'll be nice, you know, with like the, it's got a couple like blobby bits and then the speckling, and then I think it'll be a nice, like a very subtle stripe. Right, that's what I'm going to do now. William has been in his room all day. Oh my gosh, the stuff he's found. And he keeps coming down every now and again. Mum, look at this. Mum, he found his, like his folder from when he was in daycare in the creche, from being a baby until he left. We went to school at 4. So he was showing me that. And there's some... there's other kids in the photos. You wouldn't get away with that now, would you? But and some of them he's still friends with. So I've got hair hanging over my. So that was quite cute. Anyway, needless to say, he's brought down a mountain, and I mean a mountain, of clothes to be washed. I said, "Are you sure they all still fit yet?" Yes. So somebody's going to have an entire new wardrobe to wear, but yeah, I've got to try and figure out how I'm going to get it all washed and dried, because I don't put everything in my dryer. Like the boys' t-shirts, I just don't trust that they'll shrink. Anyway, I'm waffling now. Right, I'm going to set up the wool winder somewhere, and maybe I can cast them on this evening. Oh, I really want to paint though. Step away from the paint door. If I don't come back on later, next footage you'll see is probably maybe a bit from the Dollhouse fair. Antoinette's picking me up probably about 9:30ish, I think, and then yeah, off we go. I'm not sure who's going. It's definitely me, Antoinette, and her sister Jacqueline. I don't know if any of the kids are going. Anyway, I'll tell you all about that later in the vlog. Okay, we're back. I'm not sure how much, if any, footage there was from the Dollhouse fair. Firstly, we've had a lovely day. It was very nice. And I've been to this Dollhouse fair several times, and the location was the same, but they changed the hall we was in, and it was just horrible. The atmosphere. The stall holders couldn't hang anything on walls. There was no display, so you couldn't see who was who, and some of the ones that you get to know each other over the years. I just saw them because I recognised the face, and there was they couldn't hang their signs up. It got really hot in there, and in my opinion, it was just way too busy. It was overcrowded. So anyway, if I decide to go back to that particular Dollhouse fair again, I'll check the hall, and if it's in that hall, I will not be going. I think Antoinette said she was going to complain as well because it was terrible. The calf was tiny. There was nowhere to sit. Oh, just anyway. Well, we made the most of it. As I said, it was a really nice day. Bought a few bits. Sorry, I'm rustling. I thought I'd show you. No, that's not what I'm going to show you. Hold on. Okay, what I was rustling was the bag from the last Dollhouse fair I went to that I've not done anything with. I've got it all in stock, so when I do feel up to it. So I've got a bag of goodies. I'll show you more in depth on the podcast because I know not everybody is interested in crafting or Dollhouse stuff, but actually I'm going to share with you because I can't remember what I bought. It's all little things. Oh yeah, I bought some cute little frames which I'll paint. I think I've said this before, in my dollhouse I want all the walls like full of pictures. Bought a nice little stand-up vase. Oh, they had some nice cameos. I'll snip the little hangers off. Nice to put on the wall. I'm looking at these packages like, what's in them? Oh yeah, these are nice. There's an English guy who I think I might have filmed Antoinette stood by one of him, a giant one. That's one her sister Jacqueline's got. It's huge. But he's from England, and he does laser cutting. So I bought a couple of wooden frames. So I've got 4 of them. I'll just paint them. I think they were like €1 each or something. But they're nice. They're quite intricate. I was worried that they might break because I didn't have anything flat to pop them in. Oh, this is nice. This is from Anya, who I do know. Actually, she's one of the first Dollhouse suppliers that I met, and she's so nice. So it was the first store we walked in. Anya was there, so I had a quick chat with her. I felt so sorry for her. It was honestly, you couldn't even. It was like too deep to get into her to look at her things, and she always has a really, really long stall, and I didn't have any cash on me, and her pin apparatus stopped working. Anyway, she got it fixed. So I bought this because Antoinette bought a kit from her last time, and I fancy doing it. It's a little, can you see? It's a little footstool, and everything's in it, and it's like needlepoint. So I thought that'll be nice, although it's very tiny. So I'll need good lighting for that. What's in here? Oh yeah, I bought This is it's like a coal, like a light up coal, a hearth. There was one more expensive that looked nicer, but Jacqueline said to me, well, you're going to cover it up anyway. So I was like, yeah, I only want the flickering light. And what Antoinette said she did with hers, she put all glue over hers, and she stuck it in the ashes from the barbecue. So I thought that's a good idea. I've got some embers in from our open fire, so I'll do that to make it a bit more natural looking. That's for the fireplace in the lounge. What else have we got? I've got all like these little paper bags, and what is in them? What's this? Oh yeah, a tiny little kit. This is, so if you don't know anything about models or Dollhouse, they're scaled. So it's like 1/2 whatever scale. So my Dollhouse is a 1/12 scale, but they do them as small as 1/144 scale, which is like tiny. You know, you need like magnifying glasses to do any of that stuff. But this is 1/24, so it's like half the size of my Dollhouse scale. And again, it's a little flat pack kit. It's like this. And it's like a little set of drawers. And I thought, oh, that would be nice in my little miniature stulp. So it's not for the Dollhouse. It's like just, you know, make a nice little scene. And obviously you have to paint it all yourself. What's in this one? What's in this one? Oh yeah, this is me and Jeanette bought some of these last time we went. And if you remember, I hand stitched that little tiny mouse for my little mouse suitcase thing. And the girl who we bought them from was there again. So I bought this, me and Jeanette bought these tiny little crowns. And I stitched one on the head of the mouse. So I've got four gold crowns and 4 like this antique bronze colour. So they're more like crochet supplies. I'll leave them to one side. What else have I got? Oh, you dropped it. This is also to put in my stulp. It's the Our Lady. Cute little package. Don't remember what's in it. Oh, this is really nicely boxed up. What is it? I haven't got my glasses on either. Oh yeah, this is for the boudoir. A little tiny jewellery set. Is it focusing? That better? Tiny little jewellery set. And just opening it. Is it? I don't remember what I bought from her. Oh, for Christmas. Oh yeah, I remember. Little Christmas cake display. I didn't decorate the house for Christmas this year, and I normally do. So I'll put that to one side. I'll put all these. Put them in the box. What else? I've got a few more things. I hope you're enjoying this. Oh yeah. Some little baskets. I think I'm going to put all like little bits of clothing hanging out of this in the kitchen. Another basket. I think I'll put like vegetables or something in that. Is that it? No? Still some more. Oh yeah, cute little pot for the kitchen. I like that. It's like Cornish ware, the red and white stripe. Oh, these are all little, oh, I don't want to open this. They're just little bits of jewellery findings, but then you can glue them on stuff and add them to other things. I think there's one more thing. Is there? No, 2 more things, then we're done. Super cute. I have got a teapot, but it's not very often you see a nice teapot, so I grabbed this one. Thought this was nice, like everyday kind of use. Little teapot and a little lid. How cute's that? And last but not least, 3 little ceramic bowls, mixing bowls for the kitchen. So yeah, it was really, I bought some lovely things and obviously some kit kind of things to do. I've already shared these, but last time I went, I bought a lot of things for the nursery, so I still need to do something with this. It's a desk, you know, for the nursery. So all this has got to be painted up, but you know, now I'm starting to feel a little bit, you know, like I'm getting a bit more movement back. I think because we had a look in my doll's house. I was looking for something and I opened it and it was like thick with dust. So and I need to empty it all out, give everything a good clean. And then I think next, hopefully in the next few weeks, I'm going to decorate the nursery because I've got everything for it. I've got the wallpaper, I've got all the furniture. I can start putting them in, and then I can start, you know, placing more portraits and paintings all over the wall. So yeah, hope you enjoyed having that little unboxing with me. It's 4:30 here now. It's quite overcast, but I mean, we've been indoors all day. I think William's working tonight. So I've had to pop some, I don't like taking it, but I've popped some ibuprofen because my back and my shoulder and my neck's killing me. So I think I'm actually going to sit on the sofa for a bit till my tablets kick in, and I've got a load of washing to get going, the last load, and then I think I'm just going to relax. I might do a bit of knitting. I cast on, I think I might have shown you, I downloaded a free pattern from Ellie, who's from Crafty Magic, for her V for Valentine's socks. So I cast them on last night. So I might just sit and do a bit of knitting. Right, I'm going to put all this lot away, and I'll speak to you at some point during the week. Good morning. I'm not far from the office. I thought I'd just pop on quickly and say hello. I think I last chatted with you, was it Sunday afternoon when I got back from the Dollhouse fair? I think it was. Yesterday was manic. In fact, I didn't leave my office. I was working from home, so it was a very messy craft room till gone 7. And only that then, because Lawrence was shouting me, sorry, I've got my hair on my nose, was shouting me that my dinner was ready. And frankly, I could have stayed there the rest of the evening. I ended up getting in bed, I think, was it 10ish in Dutch time? If you're watching in the UK, we're an hour ahead here. And I don't know what time zones the rest of you are in. I just say it because I'm British. I ended up getting in bed and watching Love Island, because I was, the word I'm looking for is knackered. Yeah, so working from the office today. Tomorrow I'm going to work from my studio, although my new neighbour, she's like an old but new neighbour, Joanetta, she gets the keys for her studio next to me tomorrow, so she might be moving in. Oh, the traffic's looking really busy in the direction I'm going in. So she might be moving furniture and banging around, but it's fine. I've got my noise cancelling headphones. If it gets too noisy, I can just go home. It's literally around the corner. What else? Oh yeah, the leak, or should I say the water damage. Lawrence, if you remember when Lawrence fitted the new thermostat in the shower, we think we've had an old water leak in the wall, which is the outer wall that's on the stairwell, the first floor, the ground floor stairwell. Anyway, he finally called them yesterday, and they're going to send somebody out to look at it. I mean, I'm hoping, because we're pretty certain that there's water damage, like old water damage. I'm hoping that they'll say yes, we're covered. But then I'm also like, oh my god, that's going to be such a big job. Some of you will know because I filmed in the bathroom before. Don't ask why, but I filmed in the bathroom before, and so we've got a separate shower cubicle and we've got a corner bath. It's not a full size. It's I don't know. It's a smaller corner bath that we don't use. We had it fitted for the kids, because we used to bath the kids in it, and I think somebody might use that corner bath once a year, if that. So anyway, if that sort of whole wall is being dismantled and the shower cubicle's out of action, we can bathe. That's what I'm trying to tell you. My gosh. I think I mentioned, yeah, I did. Tonight, I'm staying in Amsterdam. I'm gonna have a couple of drinks with my colleague who's going on maternity leave. So that should be nice. I think we're just going to it's like a bar cafe near the office. It's nice. I've been there a few times for various team activities. And then I'm thinking I might work from home on Thursday as well. I've got so much to do, and I could really do without being in the office with you know, distractions. Plus it shaves a couple of hours off my day, so yeah, that's what we'll do. And you know, I've got a bit of a surprise. Do you know, when I'm filming this, tomorrow's 1st of February, it's just literally just crept up on me, and I don't know, I had a bit of a mild panic attack. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to Marrakesh in March, and in February I've got my mum's birthday, but I can't go over for that for several reasons. But Estelle's, my sister's taken her away. They're going to go, I think they're going, she said they're going to go to Liverpool to a show, stay in a hotel and have a nice posh dinner and stuff. And then March, I've got, there's a sign up saying that the tunnel ahead is closed, but cars have gone down it. No, it's not closed. It's just telling that there's queues in it. They've literally just opened this tunnel. Yeah, so in March I've got William's birthday and Lawrence's, and that's why I had the mild panic attack. Going to Marrakesh in March, that it's all just January. It just seems like it's just gone by in a complete blur. And I know there's quite a few of you feeling the same way. So yeah, I need to get my act together and start focusing on getting stuff done, because William's turning 16. I mean, I don't think, I mean, I doubt we're going to do like a big party for him. We didn't for Joshua. Well, I don't know, we'll probably just do cake and people drop by for a coffee, you know, we'll see. I'll ask him what he wants to do. Joshua didn't even have a party for his 18th, like a party. He didn't want one. Anyway, waffle. I think that's all I've got to update you on. I also want to film a podcast. That's what I want to do. Maybe I could do that at the weekend if I've got some time. I can't remember what our plans are at the weekend. Oh, yeah, that was it. It's Linda's birthday. We were going to go over to Linda for dinner, but Lawrence is that's what he's doing. Lawrence is hockey training, but with the Dutch national hockey team. He plays for the veterans. And I think he said, I think in July, is it? They're playing in Valencia, and you've got to turn up to all the trainings if you want to make the team, because you know they've got more people playing for the side than they have team places, match places I should say. There's some tournament going on, I don't know what it is. So he didn't make, I think they were playing in Germany at the end of last year, and he'd missed a lot of the training days, so he didn't make selection. And he was disappointed, but he said it's right. I didn't go to training. It's, you know, other people should have had that place. So that was a shame. But anyway, hockey season is about to start. So he's not playing like proper matches at the moment, but they're doing like pre-season stuff. Is anybody interested in me waffling about Lawrence hockeying? Anyway, yes, he wants to make the squad for Valencia in July. That'll be nice. Anyway, I'm almost at the office. I'm going to stop waffling now. Oh my gosh, I'm just so tired. I could do with turning around and going back to bed. I'll catch you later. Just at the studio, made myself a cup of coffee. I think it's quite hot. I could have had another hour in bed. I'm so tired. I think this vlog, all I've said is I'm so tired. Aren't we all? Everyone I speak to has just said January's been mental. Anyway, let's not go on about that. What time did I get home? It wasn't late. I think it was about 8ish we got home. My colleague, she reserved a little table for us and ordered like bites. So I had one beer, a small beer. It was very good. And yeah, we had like this nice bread with aioli and bitterballen, which is really Dutch snack. It's like it's a little bit like it's a ball, and it's like a ragu kind of thing, usually with meat or vegetarian vegetables, and then it's covered in breadcrumbs, and then they deep fry it. And you usually have mustard with them, so you dip them. It was nice, or like little finger food. It was really sweet, and it was nice because it was only a small group of us. I mean, she just did it like really, you know, super quiet. But it was 3 different departments together, all ladies. And it's not very often we get a chance to just sit and chat, and we were laughing. And I've known them for years, so we were reminiscing about, you know, people who left, and we used to be in an old building, and, you know, it was really good fun. And when I got home, I didn't even fancy any dinner because I was quite full from the nibbles. And then Lawrence has been watching, I want to say Primeval, but it's not that. Oh, something Witness, Silent Witness. And we've cancelled our Sky, so we can't live pause or record things. It was cost. I mean, we were paying way more than they do in the UK. So we've got Freeview, but we haven't got all the the disc space and everything from Sky. Anyway, waffle. And then Love Island came on, and he said, well, you can watch the plus one. I said, no, I've got to go to bed. So I watched Love Island in bed again, and it was so nice and cosy. I was all snuggled up. Is anybody watching it? It's the British one, but they're in South Africa. It was so boring at the beginning, but now it's really hotting up. And some of these boys, they're like, and the girls. Wow. Anyway, it's getting spicy. Right. I've got a meeting in half an hour, and I've got a huge to-do list of things I wanted to get done now. So I'm going to crack on, and I'll probably have a natter with you later. Just catching up on my emails. Company-wide notice from next week. Free lunch. How nice is that? Apparently it's part of their, was it health and vitality plan? They also do, I think it's online, yoga every week. You can join in, and I think they used to do like keep fit kind of sessions, and when it's nice weather, they do it outside the office in the open air. I've never joined in, to be honest with you. I'm usually just, I can't spare the time, and if it's after work, I just want to get home and beat the traffic. But I thought I'd share that with you. That's so nice. Yeah, I mean, I can't say the lunches are particularly expensive, but still, it's nice that they're mindful of helping us all. Anyway, let's crack on. Back to the mountain of emails. Good morning. I'm just clearing up. I've filmed a podcast. I think maybe it's uploaded already. Hopefully. I've got to edit it all yet. I'm crouching down. In case you're interested, I'm wearing the Open Trail sweater vest. If you're not into podcasts, I talk about this. Knitted by yours truly. Sorry, the TV's on. I didn't film anything yesterday. I had a horrible day yesterday for various reasons. One of them was we had some news that somebody we know had passed away. So I cried most of the day. So I'm okay now. I'm trying to sort of, you know, not dwell on it too much. And on top of that, we had a bit of a situation at work. And I don't talk about work much. I'll mention this because maybe it will crop up in a vlog. Anyway, we're organising an event at the moment, and we're trying to open registration for it, and something, a process to do with the payment didn't work. There was legal implications, and we've had to get other companies involved to help us, and anyway, you can imagine it was panic station. So in between me sort of, you know, bursting into tears and trying to talk to developers and figure things out, you know, it was a pretty horrible day. I think it was about 6 I'd had enough. I just signed off. My brain couldn't cope with it anymore, and I came down and I was pretty much in a coma. It was awful. Lawrence made a curry. It was delicious. Poor William, that was also stressing me out. Poor William couldn't eat the curry, and he loves curry because he was off school because he had to have a tooth removed, a big one, all to do with his braces. And anyway, so it went well, but Matty showed me the tooth. Lawrence took him, and it took a while to get it out because the root was like hooked. So the poor boy went through the ringer yesterday. We've kept him home from school again today, so just let him rest. He was like a little ghost last night. He was dead brave though, but yeah, he came and sat on the sofa with us in the evening, which the boys never do really. So I think he needed a little bit of mum and dad time. So yeah, I was glad to see the back of yesterday. So today, it's my free day. As I said, I've just filmed a podcast, so I'm going to go upstairs and download the footage from that. Hopefully that's already gone out. I just said to Lawrence, I really want to empty the dollhouse and give it a good clean because it's so dusty, but I don't know if I'm going to. It's one of those jobs when I start, it'll take me a few hours, and I think I'm going to pop over to Natalie's this afternoon for a coffee. And it's Linda's birthday today. However, we're not going to see her today because Lawrence is playing. I think I mentioned this. He's training for the Dutch hockey team. But however, next weekend we're going bowling. That will be fun. Disco bowling. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go and pop upstairs, finish cleaning all this stuff up, and I'll be sure to waffle a bit more later. Oh, it's a bit dark on the camera. We'll see. In the very messy craft room. Did I mention I was going to pop over to Natalie? Anyway, I'm back from Natalie's. I went for a quick coffee and a catch up. On the way back, I stopped at the Atos, which is actually Boots in the UK. And if you don't know what Atos or Boots is, it's like a drugstore. Because I'm scraping the jar of my face cream, and I must say, I've seen the price of my face cream in the Boots in the UK, and I think it's double here. Anyway, it's fine. So I've been scraping the jar. I buy the same one all the time. Excuse me, I'm going to rustle in. I thought I'd show you because I was quite happy. They had a buy one get one free on both the products that I went in there to buy. So I'll show you if you're interested in what I bought from the drugstore. So anyway, here's the cream, the face cream. I use this one, the L'Oreal Age Perfect, and it's the day cream, and I like the one without the SPF in it. I don't know why, I just don't. Yeah. Anyway, this is for age 60 plus, but I love it. I actually discovered it. I think I was staying at my mum's a few years ago, and I didn't have moisturiser with me. She said, oh, try this. My mum was using it, and I really loved it. So, I mean, the age, it's just a guideline, isn't it? And it's got a little bit of a tint. It doesn't tint your skin, but I don't know why it's got a tint in it. So, oh, well, you can't. I'll open it because I've run out anyway. So, I'll show you the colour. There you go. There is a slight perfumey smell. So this is the day moisturiser. So it was buy one get one free on L'Oreal. So I was like, well, actually, I've run out of. I normally buy the eye cream to go with this, but they didn't have any on the shelf in this exact line. So I had a look, and I've never used this one before. So it's buy one get one free, and then you pay for the most expensive of the two. So I've got this one, L'Oreal Revitalift Filler. Oh, I thought it was eye cream. It's a filler. Well, it's eye serum. I'm sure it'll be fine. So, because I didn't want the cream, because sometimes it's a bit, you know, oily. It sits in your creases. And I do use underneath my moisturiser. I have a face a serum. Oh, that's interesting. It's on this little applicator thing. I won't put it on now because I've got, obviously. Oh, okay. So you do, and it takes the excess off. And just put it under your eye. I'll give it a bash. What I normally do, I put like, I've got a face serum that I put on. So I wash my face, all clean, face serum, and then I put the moisturiser on. So what I'll do, I'll put this on when I do my face serum, and we'll just see. Do you know what? I'm sure the ingredients are so minute, they don't do anything. Anyway, I needed a mascara, and they don't sell. My favourite all-time mascara is Bourjois. And I think, is it Ultra Volume or something like that, the waterproof one. And it's really hard to get hold of Bourjois in the Netherlands. It's just not sold everywhere. And I think maybe before Christmas I shared it, bought a new mascara. Anyway, it's no good. Stop using it. So I've been scraping the bottle of my Bourjois, because the one I bought was waterproof. I think it was the L'Oreal one, but not an expensive one. But it kept at the end of the, you know, the afternoon, I had all like mascara marks on my eyelids. So this is, so it was buy one get one free on Maybelline. This is the Colossal Curl Bounce Mascara, but it's waterproof. And the reason I liked it was the brush. I don't like those straight stick plastic ones. I always feel they're a bit scratchy. So let's open this bad boy, shall we? I hate these packagings. I'm trying to get in them. Oh dear. Anyway, do you like to see what I've bought? I'm nosy. I love watching stuff like this. Not gonna lie, I'm a nosy one. The only thing that put me off, I thought the shape of it was a bit weird. Anyway, Curl Bounce. Oh, it's got a bit of a chemically smell as well. No, it's not. It's the packaging. Yes, I like a... Are you seeing that? I like a brushy brush. I don't like those plastic ones, so you curl up. I won't put that on now, obviously. Actually, it's got a nice thick consistency. I think if the waterproof's good, I think I'll be happy with this one. So that's the Maybelline the Colossal Waterproof Curl Bounce. And then, because it was buy one get one free, I've got a few of these Maybelline Super State Matte Ink, and the two I've got, one it's a bit orangey and the other one's a bit pink, and I thought, I don't like that colour, but they had the tester, so I had a look. I love a nude, so this is colour 05 Loyalist. I didn't even know it had a name. I thought it was just a number. Get this security thing off it. Oh my gosh. Oh, they don't make it easy to get in these things, do they? I've got a long day. Or do you think it'd be easy? Bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, here we go. We're in. Get the sticker off. So, yeah, I mean, that colour was like, oof, it looked like somebody dug me up. But actually, it's not as pale as that. It's a nice... Should we try that? Ooh. Oh, it is quite pale. It's very creamy. That's nice. The other two I've got are a bit runny. I normally wear a lip liner as well, and then sort of smudge it about, so I'll wear it a bit darker than that. This lighting is awful. Anyway, I like that. I'll definitely be wearing that. And these super stay, the matte ink ones, they stay on for ages. The only thing you've got to watch them, make sure I'm a bit lazy. I never check myself during the day. And then now and again, when I go to loo, I'll look in the mirror and I'll be like, oh, you know, and then I discover I've got, you know, little spider prints on the top of my eyelid. Or with the darker one of this, it was super stay, but it just leaves like a ring around my mouth. So I'm walking, oh. Anyway, they're well used to mean work. I go in the morning looking very well turned out, and then by the afternoon it's all over. Right, thought I'd share my little shopping haul with you. Don't know where William is. I think he's in his bedroom. It's starting to dry now. I just got in and Josh and Lawrence are sat downstairs on the sofa watching something. Did Lawrence say is it Deadwood? Some Western thing. I was going to say I think it's on Netflix. I don't even think it is. And I thought Joshua was watching it with him, but he said he's watching YouTube. I don't know. I think I said Lawrence is out at hockey tonight, and Joshua's doing a night shift tonight. So I said I'll drop him in. I think he starts work. Is it about 9 or 10ish? I'll have to wear my night vision glasses, won't I? And I need to put petrol in the car. I didn't tell you, on Tuesday when I drove home from work, I'm not sure what I saw, I knew I needed to get petrol, and on the way to work, I forgot to stop. And I was, oh, don't worry, I'll just stop at the petrol station on the way home. And then by the time I remembered, I was already on the motorway, and I was like, oh. Anyway, the petrol light came on when I just got off the motorway. But and I don't know how many kilometres we'll get on the red light. Lawrence knows these things. I don't know. And I was trying to think, how far away am I? I think I've got to be less than 10. I should make it. But I decided to take a chance, and I drove home through Amsterdamse Bos, the national park, in the pitch black. And then I was having these horrible, freaky thoughts of like, oh my God, what happens if I'm going to run out of petrol? It was impossible for me to run out of petrol. There was enough in the tank. But I got home and thought, oh, Dawn, don't ever do that again. Anyway, I've not driven it since, because normally when I'm at home, I just zip around in the little car. So yeah, I'll have to put petrol in the car with my night vision glasses. Right, I'll catch you later. I'm going to go and put these in my bedroom. Well, it's Saturday midday. I've got nothing interesting to share with you. Last night, took Josh to work, dropped him off, came home, watched Love Island while I was knitting, and that was the sum of my Friday night. All rock and roll here. This morning, I think I stirred, I don't know, it must be about 8ish, and then Lawrence got up, and then next minute, I opened my eyes, it was 11:15. Must have been exhausted. Anyway, so it's 12:15 here, and I've been all systems go. I've got the washing on. I'm pointing there because it's behind you, the laundry room. I've cleaned the bathroom. I'm still... so that the chemical that triggered that horrible reaction, I only use it like once a month, and it's got like some kind of strong ammonia in it, and you know, and all those chemicals. And I only use that for, you know, you get those little black speckly mildewy things. But every time I go to get the cleaning products out, it's looking at me and I'm like, oh, I shudder. I'm thinking I don't really want to use you again. Oh, that's the dishwasher. Anyway, so I've cleaned the bathroom and sort of shied away from that. I feel okay, actually. I didn't update you this week, did I? No, I feel a bit better. I don't know, I still feel, I think it's a culmination with not really having the heating on much. That flu I had before Christmas and the chemical reaction thing, and the weather, I still don't feel, right, you know? Anyway, waffle. So yeah, that's what I've done this morning. I've just given William a shout. He desperately needs new shoes. So that's what we're going to do this afternoon. I think we might go to Hoofddorp, which is the town in the opposite direction to where the market is. I've been to the market for ages. I'm trying to avoid the wool stall. You know, there's too many temptations. I saw these knitting needles and crochet things and wool, and I'm like, oh, draws me in. if you've watched the podcast already, thank you very much. I've been answering some of the comments this morning, and do you know, I love reading the comments. So just, you guys are just so nice. General consensus is on the podcast that you'd like to see me cleaning the dollhouse and a little tour. So I think it desperately needs a clean. It's full of dust. It's terrible. So I think maybe tomorrow I might do that, because I might be in the house alone for a few hours tomorrow. They're all going out sporting. Yeah, maybe. The only trouble is the recording of it, because it's quite dark in there. So I might have to dig my ring light out and see if I can get some good lighting in there. Anyway, waffle. If I do post that, if I do film that, I'll post it on the Woven... Sorry, froggy. I'll post it on the Woven Almanac podcast channel, because that's where I asked the question who wanted to see the Doll's House tour. But I'll let you know if anything gets put on film. Right, I'm all waffled out, and once again, I don't remember what I've been chattering on about this week. So I have to edit this now, see if it can make sense, any of it. Half the time it doesn't make sense to me, so God knows how you lot get on. I suppose you figure it out when I just dive into topics that I've probably not mentioned before, or repeat myself, that's also a thing. I think that was all I needed to share with you for now. William's bed's arriving next weekend, so we desperately have to sort his room out. He's like half done. Lawrence needs to help him disassemble the bed. Oh, we still have to buy paint. Maybe we can do that later. The groceries, that's what I wanted to say. I'm going to have a little rant here. On Thursday night, the app was doing the strangest things, and I couldn't book a time slot. It just kept forcing me to have between 4 and 6 today. I was like, that's no use to me, because if I'm out busy doing stuff or we're making dinner. Anyway, so I did it when I went for coffee at Natalie's yesterday. Her groceries on the side. So, oh, that reminds me. So I went back on the app. The only time slot I could get was between 9 and 10:30 tonight. Luckily, we have got food in. I still need to chop that pumpkin up as well. It keeps looking at me in the background. There's usually always a pumpkin on the stand there. It's not the same one, in case you're wondering. So we have got food in, you know, to do us till the morning. But how annoying is that? I almost went and ordered from, that was the Albertheim, which is like one of the biggest chain supermarkets here. I almost went on the other app and then ordered from there, but I don't like the quality of the food. We've had a few sort of dodgy orders. Oh my gosh, I'm waffling now. Right, I'm going to wrap up. If it's your first time stopping by, thank you for spending some time with me. If you haven't done so already, maybe you want to hit the subscribe button. All the interactions help the channel and grow our little community. Feel free to give me a wave or share what you've been doing, or ask me any questions in the comments below. I read every single one, and I do try and reply to them in a timely fashion. But I just love reading the comments. You know, you guys, and over on the podcast channel, I feel like our community, it's lovely. I said to Lawrence this morning, I said it makes it worthwhile, you know, when I get these really lovely comments. And you share really good tips with me as well. Right, if you're an OG, thanks guys, thanks for coming back. I hope everybody's had a good week. Have a great week ahead, stay safe, and I will see you in the very next video. Bye!